Democrats nationally are urgently looking to the future. Tonight, the chair of the Wisconsin Democratic Party is a top contender to lead those efforts. 12 News political director Matt Smith tonight with new reporting on the race to be the next chair of the Democratic National Committee.
Tonight, a source familiar with his thinking says Democratic Party of Wisconsin Chairman Ben Wickler is seriously considering a bid to be the new Democratic National Committee chairman as the party grapples with its major loss to President-elect Trump.
Are you going to push for him to run and potentially get this?
I've already expressed that interest, and I have a lot of colleagues asking me about him.
Congressman Mark Pocan Sunday on Up Front, as the race this week is now intensifying. Ken Martin of Minnesota and former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley already running.
How big of a fight is this going to be?
I don't know. I mean, you've seen, very competitive races for party chair. I don't think I would call them contentious.
Are you surprised that Ben's name is top of list in terms of people who are talking about this?
Ben Wickler has been the most successful, most transformative state party chair Wisconsin has ever had.
Charting a course for the future of the Democratic Party will fall urgently on whomever takes the leadership position next. Wickler with us just after the election.
I'm curious what personal reflections that you've made as chair of the state party.
I feel like we left it all in the field in the sense of doing all that we knew that we could do along the way. And at the same time, when you come up short, you have to ask, just as you should when you win, by the way, you have to ask what more could you have done, what decisions could you have made differently, and most importantly, what do you do next?
Wickler this week is continuing to meet and talk with top Democrats, including Senator Tammy Baldwin. Eventually, more than 400 DNC members will vote to elect their new chair sometime in the early part of next year. In the newsroom, I'm Matt Smith, WISN 12 News.
And current DNC chair Jamie Harrison is not expected to run again. Other Democrats, including Minnesota Congressman Dean Phillips, are critical of Wickler. Phillips posting on social media accusing Wickler of colluding with the DNC to keep other Democrats off the ballot when President Biden was still running.